Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization, and today's BS episode is to claim that the idea that walking is perfectly good exercise for everyone is BS. Walking is not exercise. Has it been 30 seconds yet? I'll save the BS for later. I had to get the Arnold BS in there, so I'll save it for the end of the episode, but for now, all I have to say is point number one, the issue is a little bit nuanced. I did oversell that walking is not exercise. So let's figure out how walking can be exercise and for who. And for folks that are low in activity that get fewer than 5,000 daily steps, for example, on average, if they start walking, especially at 10,000 or so, or maybe 10,000 plus daily steps, walking absolutely does count as a type of very important exercise they should be getting. It's great exercise. It's easy to do. And it's a great way to ease into the fitness thing for people that are way out of shape and just completely out of touch in fitness altogether. Absolutely. Now, for folks that are already walking a lot, and for those who are not over fat or very overweight, a lot of older people especially, walking is just not hard enough on the body. It doesn't present enough of a challenge to your physiology and your anatomy for it to check all of the main health boxes we want exercise to check. Thus, if you are older, in your 40s, 50s, 60s plus, and you're walking plenty and you're not over fat, you should be doing more because it's actually inaccurate for someone to say, hey, do you exercise? And you're like, oh yeah, absolutely. And they're like, how? You're like, well, I walk a ton. But that's not enough to check all the boxes. Walking is great exercise for someone just easing into their fitness. But for someone who wants the really core elements of checking the boxes to make sure you're doing everything you can to be reasonably fit in every capacity and healthy, we need a few more things, and here they are. A holistic fitness program should include plenty of baseline walking, something like 10,000 steps a day on average is great. In addition to that, you should highly consider doing regular higher intensity cardio where you're breathing very heavy for at least 30 minutes per session, something like 3 times per week. And you can do much more than that and get even healthier, but that's kind of the minimum. And in addition to that, not in a trade-off with that, regular resistance training, lifting weights with machines, dumbbells, cables, whatever, at least whole body twice a week, and then more is better after that. So if you're an older person, if you're new to fitness, if you have family and friends, hint, hint, that's why I made this one, that are saying, look, I walk a lot and my diet is good, I'm not overweight, I'm good to go, you can kindly direct them to do at least 2 things. One is have some hard cardio, where they really challenge themselves regularly a few times a week. Heavy breathing. You don't breathe heavy when you walk, I sure hope. And 2, some kind of resistance training, be it just 2 times a week, builds bones, it builds muscle, and it enhances your health in a way that no number of just daily steps can get you to. Give that some thought, because the idea that for everyone wanting their best health, walking is enough to count as all the exercise you need is, as the great Arnold Schwarzenegger would no doubt say, bullshit. No, you can just walk. You've got to run, and you've got to bike and swim, and do the thing with the arms. They go like this. Yeah, it's called the elliptical. Yeah, and it looks funny, but you're going to be a Superman. Yeah, and then you lift weights. Yeah, in the gym, and you're coming all the time. In any case, I've talked myself out. I'll see you next time.